This day is what I hope to be is a gift for you all. I hope it's time for you to reflect. I hope it's time for you to get that fire that's in every single one of your bellies, because we see it every day in your smile and how you care for people. When I pulled up into the hotel parking lot, I was reminded very vividly, actually, of a time I was staying here in the hotel for a snowstorm, and there was a code STEMI. And I just remember watching some of the team members run to their cars and speed out of the parking lot to get to the hospital to save someone's life. That's what each and every one of us do. We give our very all every single day. And it is that fire that we need to be reminded of, I think, now and then.
Everyone just wants to be seen, heard, and respected. I wish in life that there was a way we could just see what was on the inside, that we would know what matters most to someone, and we wouldn't have to lean in, because it can be a little uncomfortable to come up to someone and ask them questions. But what are we missing? Because I know we miss a lot when we don't do that.
I had just returned from work after taking about a year leave of absence because we were fighting childhood cancer with my daughter. And I spent a year 1,500 miles away from home in Memphis, Tennessee at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, where my daughter was undergoing an experimental protocol. Thank God she did well, and she's been cancer-free for over 2 years now. But one of the first cases that I had upon coming back to work was Jayla. And I will never forget, being on call and getting a call from Dr. Zilberstein saying, hey, we're helicoptering a really critical patient. She's 18 years old. About a year prior to that was when someone told me that my daughter wasn't going to make it. And, coming to the hospital that night and being able to even play a small part in having the ability for you to have your baby girl back, just as someone took a chance with an experimental protocol with my baby girl, was really the greatest privilege of my life, to be able to do that. And I saw that as a way of the universe talking to me that night. And I really have to give kudos to Dr. Zilberstein for making that call to transfer her out to us over at South Shore University Hospital that night, because that wasn't an easy call to make, and he knew, and he did it. So for all of that, it was a pleasure to take part in the care of your patient. Dr. Zilberstein, thank you.
I was a new nurse working overnights in oncology, and a woman collapsed in my arms when she was walking back from the bathroom, and she tumbled into basically drowning. I would assume it was a flash pulmonary edema. And I did not have support around me, and I did not know what to do. And I called for help, and I did the very best I could, but her daughter, I can visualize her daughter coming in, running in, and I just remember this situation, and I remember how I felt and how helpless I felt. And that will stick with me for the rest of my life. I will see her daughter's eyes. But what it has done is enable some things to come from that. So when I think about palliative care and how that started at Huntington Hospital, a big piece of that came from that experience. So when you go back to your experiences, also know that it is empowering you to move forward. And I will support anything that will help make care better. Every role, every person, every moment matters. And if you're sitting in this room and for your colleagues, please remind them of that. The tremendous impact that you have on people every single day. This team can do anything, especially when it comes to minimizing suffering for individuals. When you come to the crossroads and it's going this way to where the noise isn't, or going this way into the cafeteria where you hear somebody screaming, go in, lean in. It's important. So take that, get that fire going, keep it going, keep each other going, and lean in. Thank you so much.